Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about some Injustice, and we're going to be talking about hard to clashable setups and basically the use of them. Now these two characters are some of the most common characters you're going to see setups like this on, and I'm going to explain what I mean in a second, but let's say that Grundy lands a back three, right? He does a meter burn back three to punish something or, you know, something like that, and he wants to follow up after, so he does another back three, right? So that's going to be 19% damage, or he does a forward three. And he does that because he wants unclashable damage. So there are ways for Grundy to get hard to clashable damage that is equal to or better than this, and your opponent will have a tough time breaking it. And I'll show you guys what I mean. So this setup right here is a hard to clashable setup, and it gets him 25% damage. By hard to clashable setup, I mean that if you want to clash this walking corpse, you can't clash it by holding forward towards me. You have to clash it in the reverse direction. So what I mean by that, when I turn clash on, you guys will see what I'm talking about in a second. You see how Batgirl had to clash it the opposite direction? So that means that this setup is going to be hard to clash. If most people just hold forward and try to clash on you, they won't actually get the clash. So it's one of those setups that's really hard to clash, and it gets him better damage. So when your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it or doesn't know what to expect it, you can get more unclashable damage for free and sort of set up this scenario that does that. Now the same kind of thing Grundy can do with his air throw. So let's say he does his back three. He can dash under and do air throw like that, right? Now air throw is entirely clashable, but your opponent would have to know and expect to clash the opposite direction of normal just to get this clash out. So that's how you can set it up. Now the reason the air throw is so good is because of the screen carry you get. So you get that air throw and you get the dash twice, and now you're even farther on screen than if you would have done double back three, right? You gain all this positioning. Now Batgirl has something very similar. I'll show you guys Batgirl's, and I'm gonna show you guys on other characters too. So Batgirl's is similar. It's off for uppercut, double uppercut like that. You see will have to be clash cross up. So if Batgirl ever uses her uppercut to punish something, then they'd have to reverse their wager or their clash. So you see like that, she gets 14% off of a punish for a 1 bar, and you have no opportunity to break it. So, or you have only one opportunity to break it, and it has to be done cross up. So that's just another little matchup specific thing that a lot of people might not be used to, and it's something that you can do once you understand how unclashable damage works. It's pretty good stuff. So I'll show you guys two other characters who have something similar, not quite as good, but pretty decent. And then I'll show you guys one with Nightwing. And then I'll wrap this video up, since I'm a little sick and talking hurts my throat kind of. So I'll try to finish this up as quick as I can. Martian Manhunter has a very similar one that I do a lot in the corner. Wait, can I not reset to the corner? Oh, okay. Well, I forgot. It's been a while. Okay, so Martian Manhunter has one in the corner that I like to do. If I want to go for unclashable damage, but I want to remain in the corner, then this is what I'll do. Right? So, I put the wrong orb, but as you guys can see there, not only do I get 19% damage, which would be the same as my unclashable damage, or a little bit less actually. But I also retain the corner. So I give up 2% damage and give them a small clash opportunity so that I can get the corner. And I think that in most situations, I'd be totally okay with this. So basically, I'm giving them one chance to break the combo, but instead I'm offering better positioning for myself. And the version I do with Nightwing is fairly similar as well. So the version with Nightwing, if you ever land a back three in the corner, you can just get a sweep like that, and then dash up and do something like this and go for more unclashable damage. So it's fairly similar. It's the same kind of setup. It's just back three, dash under, sweep, and then dash up, and you can do some kind of setup afterwards like that and go for more unclashable. But it's the same kind of setup as the Martian Manhunter one, where you do the back three, dash under, sweep, and there is one chance to break, which is the sweep. But everything else is unbreakable. Whoops, I keep missing it. I'm doing it too early. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Everything else is unbreakable about this. And it's a pretty decent way to set things up in the corner with a character like Nightwing or Martian Manhunter. Most characters can do this. Like Wonder Woman can do back three, dash out, and then do like her sweep or like you know, her back two or something like that, and retain corner position. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching, and if you learned a little something, then that'll mean a lot to me. And other than that, see you guys again soon.